Time's up, Admiral.
Here it comes.
All kids out of the pool for Adult Swim. All kids out.
There we go. All better now. Man, titties are the greatest things on earth.
Lego Lord of the Rings Balrog raised eyebrows for what some fans say is an unfortunate pose. I see it. I see it. Oh, I see it. It's taking a piss on Gandalf.
You shall not!
P.
Impressive. Most impressive.
I'm still proud of myself. It makes me laugh every time. Hail and howdy, everybody. Welcome to the Daily Dive, the double D's, where you, the audience, are in charge. You guys are the captains of this ship. I am but your ensign that has to do your bidding. We are ready. Are you ready? I'm ready. We're ready for MURICA Month. MURICA Month is here. No more pride, no more rainbows. It's time for the red, white, and blue to reign over all. I am a proud patriot. Dying. I inhaled spit there. Oh, we're off to a great start. Yeah, it's MURICA Month. 4th of July is this Friday. I hope to have a good show for you guys planned out there. I have at least one thing I'm proud of for Friday. Can't do it today. I'd love to do it today, but no, since we do have a show on 4th of July. If we didn't have a show on 4th of July, I would do what I want to do then today. But we do. Friday is 4th of July. It'll be a lot of fun. I am proud to be an American. And I'll let you know now. We're going to get claimed. We're going to get claimed hard for that one. Going to get claimed hard with what I want to do. But that's why prepare those super chats. Prepare those super chats because I ain't getting paid from YouTube on Friday at all. Anyway, all right, guys. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. It's a normal day here. I was doing a last minute doom scroll to see if I could get anything that I want to rant on or talk about, and I couldn't find a damn thing. Nothing for us. I found stuff for like Ball Busters and other shit like that, but nothing for us here today because we live in the now, we live in the moment, and some things I know are going to come up as we review the news of the day. So we're gonna fly by the seat of our pants. We're gonna go through the articles as usual. I don't have an opening monologue or anything because here's what I did. I slept as much as I could last night. I'm doing better than I was yesterday. I still got some rings, a little bit of shadows under my eyes, but I'm doing better. I'm starting to eat into that sleep debt that I've been carrying from last week, and I'm feeling a little more energetic today. I had a good lunch. Had a 3-egg blueberry bagel sandwich and some leftover roasted potatoes from last night. It was delicious. Oh, it was so good. I feel powerful, strong like bull. Powerful, strong like bull. It's great. Have a good lunch, guys. Always have a good lunch. Good lunch makes you go. And I say lunch because I wasn't up for breakfast. Essentially, I woke up and had lunch. Or I woke up and I laid in bed for another half an hour, just kind of the slow wake up. That is a luxury that sometimes one can have. The slow wake up where it's like, yes, I have had enough sleep. I know I've had enough sleep to have a functional day, but I'm still slow to rise on this particular day. So I juiced it as much as I could, knowing that I'm trying to eat away at the sleep debt because we have a busy rest of the week. It's busy. We got to get ready for dinosaurs this weekend. We got to talk about so many other things that are going to happen. We got to prepare. And I have to be ready for gaming because tonight we're going to game tonight. We got gaming tonight. Going back to Lunar. Yes, and yes, I have been grinding for levels. I found just a nice little spot in Vane. Just getting a couple. I've put on I think 5 or 6 levels since we played last Tuesday. So I am very over leveled for where we are right now. Very strong. So it's gonna be not a challenge at all, but that's how I play. That's how you do a JRPG. You grind, you get stronger, and you kick ass and you take names. Anyway, so unless I have an idea for anything else, I'm simply going to I'm going to go on with the show because I have no monologue ideas, no nothing. But let's review for those of you who may be new. Here's how the show works. Here's how it works. $5 to order an Adam rant on just about anything you might see. This has to be sort of YouTube friendly. I have to be able to bring it up on screen or something like that. $10, you can get a pop culture discussion. You ask me a question, I'll get into it. We'll talk about it. And a little back and forth. We'll have a discussion. You can lead anywhere. Fun stuff. $15 to have me hot take react to an article that I may show you or one you may be sitting on. You could be sitting on that article and say, hey, I want to hear what this retard has to say about this. Maybe we'll get him to yell and scream a little bit. You never know. Maybe, just maybe, we'll also get a free Adam rant out of this because that's what happens sometimes. You get Adam rants from articles or discussions. You never know what you're going to get. It's like that box of chocolates, except tasty and not held by a retard. Well, I'm a better retard than Forrest Gump, and I'm definitely not a PDF file like Tom Hanks. Ooh, did I say that? Oh, I said that, didn't I? Anyway, $20, you can make me watch something. Make me watch something. Pleasure or pain, I guess as we're putting it now. Sometimes there will be a poll, pleasure or pain, and then I must suffer it and watch it. $30 to have me review an episode of television or a movie live on this stream. No takes, I'm allowed to have thoughts, prepare for it, but no re-edits, no nothing. Whatever I say, boom, that's it. And we're going to now be implementing it. I haven't decided on a monetary thing because it's just started. And I need to talk it over with others who help me out with these things to see what's a reasonable price. You can, I guess, purchase me to play a game. It's been done. A game has been gifted to me, and I will play it 30 minutes. I'll record it, and then I'll come on stream and we'll review it. So that we're going to work that out. It's been done. I'm going to give you guys one this week. A game has been gifted to me on Steam. It looks like it'll work, so don't think we'll have a problem there. And I will record my first 30 minutes of playing it, and then we'll play the visuals while I give you my review. So we're going to work on that. We're going to work on that because gaming, like a movie, you need to give me time, and it's both time spent not doing other things. So we have to work out the exchange here, and also it is generously being gifted to me too. So that has to be worked into the equation as well. So we'll discuss that. But that's how it works. Currently, I believe my math is correct. We are at $307 of our Week of Doom donations tier. For another 9 days, you guys can try and push it to $500. If we get to $500, we will get the Disney Star Wars tabletop live stream during the Week of Doom. And then while we're doing that, you guys at $600 get to choose the era of Disney Star Wars. At $700, I'll control a famous NPC from that era since I am the DM and not an actual player. And then at $800, we'll put in Baby Yoda Grogu for shits and giggles. Just doesn't matter. We'll just do it. At $900, you guys will force a crossover with other Disney Star Wars IPs because they say it all exists in the same universe. And then at $1,000, if we can get there, you guys will basically choose what characters the players play. And so all kinds of good things can happen there. So there you go. All right, people rolling in. Hail a goddess. He always wants an Adam rant. He does. He breaks his bot programming for an Adam rant. Yes, Sui Code acquired. Kel, that is excellent. Fireworks secured bank account hurting. I saw how much you said last night you spent on fireworks. Well, you'll probably have fun though. But yeah, fireworks. I've never actually purchased fireworks myself. I've always been either at a setting where we had great seats for professional fireworks, or I've been at parties where they were handed out to me. So I've never actually purchased fireworks myself. And around here, I wouldn't even know. Well, I know where I could go, but I'm not about to. I know where to get them. But what would I do with them? It's just me. Uh, I, I think I've been in my villain arc for a while. Weasel, I think I've been in my villain arc for a while. Oh, okay. All right. So this was a dick measuring contest. Okay. This was a dick measuring contest. Now I understand. Anyway, all right. I hope you guys are having, as I said, I hope you guys are having a good Tuesday. We are just getting started on the week. We're gonna have a lot of fun planned going forward for the week. I hope you guys will enjoy the end of the week events. Tomorrow night, we'll be playing Space Marine 2 with Alf. And then on Thursday, unless something else comes up, I'll be doing another gaming stream myself on Thursday, this and that, because it's too early in the month for anything special. We've got other things planned we want to do, but we need to make sure that everything is lined up and we're not too busy. Anyway, all right, so let's dive right into the articles. Let's see what we got today for articles. No more dilly-dally, no more shilly-shally. And you guys can decide if we want to punish me with videos this day. All right, let's get it up here. Share screen, because I know how YouTube works. The network acquires documentary War Game for free streaming premiering on July 4th. What's the network? What's the network? Actually, let's do a refresh. Okay, we got a couple other things on top of this. Siren's team on how All About Eve was a subconscious influence for Netflix series. Mean an actual good movie with actual stars for your shit TV show? The Terminalist Dark Wolf drops explosive first season trailer. I am not interested in a prequel. I am not interested. Terminalist season 1 was great. Just give me season 2. I know Chris Pratt is a busy dude, but just give me season 2. I don't care about a prequel show. I just don't. Because I know how things end. That's why I hate prequels. Neil Patrick Harris hosts Netflix game show What's in the Box? Something gay? I'm just going to say something gay. I'm going to say. Chloe Domont's A Place in Hell starring Michelle Williams and Daisy Edgar Jones lands at Neon. What's Neon? Can somebody tell me what Neon is? I'm a clueless old man getting here. I'm a clueless old man. I'm a clueless boomer living in the wilds. I don't know everything anymore. I know less and less as every day passes, it seems. The Meta Quest 3S shines as a gaming device. Here's where to buy all-in-one VR system online. F you and your fake-ass VR, Meta Quest. Shut up. Shut up. I'm tired of pretending that Meta Quest is VR. Just don't call it VR. Just call it a gaming system. But don't call it VR. Some people enjoy it. I understand that. But stop calling it VR. It's not really VR. It's not really VR. Scooter Braun steps down as CEO of Hy-Vee America. I don't know who that is. I don't know what that is. The Cat in the Hat trailer. Bill Hader's cat causes chaos in Dr. Seuss anime movie. How many times have they made this movie now? They've done this multiple times. And let's be honest. Nobody cares about Dr. Seuss anymore. It was relevant it was still relevant into the late 90s. Dr. Seuss is not relevant anymore. As poignant as it could be back in the day, it is simply not relevant anymore. Nobody cares about Dr. Seuss because they've beat the limited amount of IPs it has to death. Not interested anymore. Not at all. At least that's how I see it. That's how I see it. Married filmmakers Emily Blunt and Justin Brooks. I'm sorry, not Blunt. Emily Bennett. Excuse me. Emily Bennett and Justin Brooks announced horror film Bloodshine. Release first look. Don't care about horror movies. Jennifer Aniston to star in I'm Glad My Mom Died series at Apple TV based on iCarly star Jeanette McCurdy's memoir. Yeah, I know all about that. I'm aware of Jeanette McCurdy and her history. I know all about that. She escaped Nickelodeon grooming barely. This guy is a piece of shit, so I don't give a fuck. You are no, you're an anti-Semite. You can go to hell. BTS confirms spring 2026 return with new music and world tour. Okay. Again, K-pop. I'm a white heterosexual male. I am not into K-pop. I'm just not. It's a gal thing. Spinal Tap director Rob Reiner on the forthcoming sequel. The End continues the remastered edition of original film and how they got here. Dude, why are we revisiting Spinal Tap? It was a parody that was amusing 30 years ago. Maybe 40 years ago, even, I think. I don't know what it was, 70s or early 80s. I don't remember anymore. Jeez. Trump to consider deporting Musk. We'll have to take a look, says Doge. Oh, Elon versus Donald. It's ridiculous. It's just dumb, but it's a distraction. And I wouldn't be surprised if some of it is just a sport, just to distract from other things. 28 years later, intimacy coordinator uncovering up Samson's huge prosthetic between takes, fake butts, and that infected birth scene. I've heard enough about this movie that I'm going to call it trash. Between people I know who've told me about it, reviews I've listened to, people discussing it, this movie sounds like a giant pile of shit. And I'm sorry for people who were expecting something brilliant after that ominous trailer they got a year ago. But, man. Main investor pulls out of major UK studio project backed by James Corden's Fullwell Entertainment. Good. Fuck all those assholes. Megan 2.0 bombs. 5 reasons the sequel couldn't match the original's box office success. I don't know. Maybe because they kept saying that this creepy little AI android character is all about the gay. Maybe that's a giant reason. Nobody cares. And also, it's pure slop, and there's entertaining slop, and there's slop, and this is just slop, agenda-driven slop. Cartoon Brew acquired by Variety alum Jamie Lang. The Running Man trailer. Glenn Powell runs for his life in Edgar Wright's Stephen King adaptation. All right. I love the original Running Man movie with Arnold. That thing's great. I hear this thing is more book accurate, and I am not interested in it. I'm not. I will watch The Running Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger every day over this, probably. And I don't get the whole Glenn Powell thing right now. I don't understand this. He's not that entertaining. Sentimental Value trailer. Joachim Trier's cans. Oh, no, more can scrap. Don't care. Warner Music and Bain Capital announced a $1.2 billion joint venture to invest in music catalogs. Sure. Original Shogun director Jerry London to helm feature The Art of Silence about French mime Marcel Marceau and how World War II shaped him. There is zero interest from me in that. Where is the interest in that? Somebody explain that to me. The Beatles, Apple Corps Limited names Tom Green as new CEO. Sure. Let's go one more in. Looks like we got a refresh at the top. We'll go back in a second there. Dia Klumbegashvili? That's a name. To be mentor for Future Frames program at Karlovy Vary with whatever. These are Dutch names. Okay. No wonder I can't pronounce it. Video game industry draws less than 5% global ad spend despite 3 billion players, Dentsu report finds. Yeah, here's the thing. Gaming doesn't need to spend a ton on ads. All you need is a little bit of thing, and gamers will carry the conversation all by themselves. All you need is a couple of trailers, a couple of interesting pictures, and a little bit of information, and gamers will carry the conversation without any help. They don't need tons of ads. That's why video game companies probably save money on marketing, because they don't need to market. They need very little marketing, because excited gamers will talk about a game without corpo feeding them shit, or a company or an indie developer feeding them shit. And that also explains something right there. You think about it. Indie developers don't have a ton of money for marketing. The AA's, they're just trying to do stuff, trying to get stuff done. So they'll put out as much as they need to let us know what's going on. and then we'll carry it from there. And then they'll do, and then they'll do YouTube stuff. They'll get on YouTube on their channels and put stuff up, and that's free. That doesn't cost anything. So good video game developers understand their market, understand their customer base, that they just need to give us enough to work with. It's retarded, giant megacorp companies and movie studios, entertainment, that think they have to constantly push crap marketing to try and convince the normies to go do shit. Just work with us, and we'll do all the work you need. That's all it is. That's how it works. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong about that. I don't think you can. Female filmmakers lead new wave of Costa Rican cinema. 5 names to watch. More, another one of these, hey guys, women can make movies too. Bullshit. Fuck off. Sundance, don't care. Body swapping thriller. Is that an I or an L? I think it's an I. Decaikomania from Singapore, Thailand partnership since December Bao. Elicide webcomic gets anime adaptation from Oscar-nominated Dandelion Animation. This one's funny. Dana Carvey says he was delicate with SNL Joe Biden impression because he knew that he was compromised mentally. It was obvious. No shit. All right, let's go back to the beginning. Looks like there's an update at the top. Let's see if there's anything interesting at the very top. This is the top. No, this is not the top. This is extra. They added shit. All right, let's go back to the beginning. No, they haven't. We're done. All right, moving on to Hollywood Reporter. Yeah. Okay. Box office preview. Drexel Rebirth hopes to set off major July 4th. I can read. Major July 4th fireworks. Dinosaurs. Jennifer Aniston story with Jenna McCurdy. Already saw that. Inside Elio's catastrophic past. America Ferrera's exit. Director change and erasure of queer themes. Yes, that's a story. We'll get into that in a second, I think. I think there's probably a better one coming along. Scooter Braun steps away from CEO. Yeah, we already heard about that. Anything here? Netflix adaptation of Emily Henry's bestseller, People We Meet on Vacation, to release in January. Something I won't watch. Glenn Powell is desperate to win a killer competition show in the Running Man trailer. Don't care. Welcome to Wrexham spinoff Nesaka, or whatever. Don't care. Blah 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 blah. Nothing here. Okay, let's move on to IGN. A Pokemon fan devised the hardest challenge run imaginable. Now, over a year later, it's been beaten. Sometimes you need to make up achievement challenges, because sometimes what they give you is easily accomplishable. I mean, there's a whole internet, I guess, world is the way to put it. There's a whole world out there online of people who make up their own trophy lists, achievement lists, because they are very good at accomplishing whatever Sony or Xbox or any game puts up as an achievement list. So they make up their own shit, and it's a real interesting culture. They set their own rules, and they set up some of the crazy stuff, and people still beat it because they're hardcore achievement hunters, man. Not me. I only go for it if I think it's within my realm. If I'm looking at the trophy list on my PS5, I'll go for it. I'll go for the platinum. But I've got my limits. So much props to those who can really knock that shit out. Let me drink of water real quick. Marvel Rivals Season 3 trailer finally introduces Blade and Jean Grey as Symbiote King Null wreaks havoc. Yes, I've seen that trailer on X Twitter. I'm not into Marvel Rivals, but it was an interesting looking trailer. And of course, I'll say one thing, man. Marvel Rivals continues to understand, just make all the sexy women of Marvel have giant jiggling titties. I mean, between Jean Grey and Madeline Pryor in that trailer, them titties bouncing all over the place. And that's what caught my attention. Well, that's what kept my attention. I'll say that. Red Dead Online fans react with surprise and delight as Rockstar releases new missions, sparking even more speculation about Red Dead Redemption 2. Hey, Red Dead fans, congratulations. Good for you, man. Good for you. I know people in my life who live and die by praising that game. Xbox Game Pass July 2025, Wave 1 lineup confirmed. Yay, don't care. Donkey Kong Bonanza developer finally confirmed by Nintendo, sparking questions over when Switch 2's 3D Mario will arrive. Hey, you know when it should have arrived? At launch. Should have arrived at launch. Very simple. Steam introduces new in-game PC performance overlay. Okay. Why do Clark Kent's glasses stop people from recognizing him as Superman? James Gunn's answer. We already talked about this. Hypno glasses. Jed and I talked about that on Sunday. Police hunt Scooby-Doo after costume man breaks into shop, steals cash, but no snacks. Man, if you're going to do that, at least stay in character. At least stay in character. Come on. Borderlands makes a joke about Borderlands makes a joke out of claptrap hate with audio slider that lets you mute him completely. I don't play that franchise. James Gunn responds to speculation. Adria Arjona is set to play DC Universe's new Wonder Woman. We talked about that last night on Mellow Mondays. This chick, it's all fake hype brought on by stans. And unfortunately, James Gunn knows that the stans are his base. So he'll listen to them. And he's worked with her in the past. So he has no problem, just like putting his wife in everything, which he's done in Superman, putting people he knows into roles. So yeah, this chick is a hard 7. She's not as hot as people want to pretend she is. And she's also 5'7", and Wonder Woman is 6'2". She also doesn't have the body for Wonder Woman. She's also not Mediterranean. Wonder Woman, well, she's Greek. And you could get away with other Mediterraneans being cast as that, because kind of a general similar look around that area. But she's a woman of Latin descent. Not working. Minecraft developer teases something big to do with copper, and fans think its long-lost mob may return. I will never understand Minecraft. I will never understand it. I will never will. New Ghost Recon game will shortly move into internal alpha testing, says new report. Good luck. I hope original fans of Ghost Recon franchise are going to enjoy it. Oppenheimer was a bit of a moral cop-out, James Cameron says. Okay, I'll put up my hand. I'll do it, Chris. All right, last thing I want to see is a pissing contest between Chris Nolan and James Cameron. That's the last thing I want to see. All right? You know what, James Cameron? Just keep making your Blue People movie. All right? Just keep making your Blue People movie. I don't care if you have anything else. 8 years later, it looks like Nintendo Switch is getting a price rise in Canada. I don't know how to react to that. I honestly don't. What the fuck? Legatus, explain your country. Explain your country. Halo Studios teases reveal this October. Oh, come on. Just stop hurting Master Chief. Just stop hurting Master Chief. Please, I'm begging you. I'm not even a hardcore Halo fan. Just stop hurting him. For the love of God. Warhammer 40K Space Marine 2 big 10.0 update gets early details, including playable Hellbrood. Oh, you know what? If you guys don't choose an article, I'm going to open this one up myself since we're playing some Space Marine 2 tomorrow night. Since we're playing some Space Marine 2 tomorrow night, I'm gonna look at that myself. If you guys don't choose anything else, I'm gonna open that up. So we'll come back to that in a second. Xbox hardware is dead. That's yesterday. Okay, so we reached yesterday now. We reached yesterday. All right, let's go to Entertainment Weekly. I've chosen them as our other one today. For TV, Project One Way contestant clashes with judge. I don't care. Jeanette McCurdy story and Annette and Jennifer Aniston. I don't know where I got a net. Jennifer Aniston story we already know about. Audience groans as Mark Consuelos jokes about Kelly Ripa's breast size. Says wife needs toddler-sized workout vest. Ooh. Man, he ain't getting any loving after that one. Full House actor Blake McClever Ewing opens on recovering from child stardom. You have your mid-career crisis at 18. I'm not going to talk about that. There's things I will say that'll probably be very kind of wrongish. I don't know who Quinta Brunson is. Top 20 best, the 20 best true crime shows on Hulu for your inner sleuth. I don't understand true crime. I don't understand that obsession. I don't. More Kelly Ripa stuff on there. Don't care about that. The 22 best trippy movies. Oh, shut up. The 32 best true crime documentaries on Netflix. Two fictional K-pop groups giving BTS a run for their money. I don't care. 33 best Apple TV shows to watch. Nobody watches Apple TV. Not because it's bad, just nobody cares. This is just what's best. What's best? Let's check movies. Anything. I'm gonna load up. Cat in the Hat. 20 best female coming of age movies. No. All right, this is worthless. Let's go to Park List. Refresh. Walt Disney World scales back Pride merchandise in biggest gift shops as June ends. Scales back is probably all still sitting there. It's probably all still sitting there because nobody buys this shit. Ruckus Games requires players to select pronouns to join playtests for a new game. Actually, you know what? I'm not done with the Walt Disney thing. No, I'm not done with that. I'm not done with that. Let's realize once and for all, Pride Month is a manufactured, agenda-driven thing that really came into existence in the past half a decade. And it was done to push agenda crap on children. And it has failed. It has been rejected. Nobody wants your goddamn Pride merch. All right? Nobody wants it. You lost money. It's been rejected. It's done. It's over. People want merch connected to the products and IPs they love, not rainbow gay shit meant to indoctrinate their kids. Plain and simple. There, now I got that out of my mind. Ruckus Game requires players to select pronouns to join playtests for the game. Wow. That's something right there. Just when you think we're moving past some of this shit, here comes somebody saying, look, we're doubling, tripling down. If you're going to test our game, we got to know your pronouns. Here are my pronouns. Fuck you. There are my pronouns. Ironheart viewership ratings flop as Disney Marvel show fails to chart with 3-episode premiere. And tonight, with its 3-episode conclusion, it will also fail and flop. But that's not a problem for me because I don't have to watch it. Elio was supposed to be a queer-coded child character until test audiences rejected Disney Pixar film. And there you go. They wanted to make Elio, an 11-year-old boy, gay. They wanted to push this shit onto kids. They wanted an entire movie filled with gay agenda propaganda, queerdo propaganda, and even internal shit said no. So imagine, this movie's already the biggest Pixar failure of all time. Imagine if the queerdo shit had still been included in that. Just imagine. Whew. Is it raining? No, I'm hearing things. And this is from yesterday. So we're done. So there you go. There are the articles. Hope you guys want a couple there. And if you don't, then I know one I'm going to look at and talk about. So let's take a look. See if we got anything going on Stream Elements. No, nothing on Stream Elements. You guys don't seem to want to make me do anything today all the way around. So I guess I'm going to take control for a second, and we're going to go back, and we're going to look at this Space Marine 2 article then. I'm going to take control of my own show for just a moment, and I'm going to look at this myself. Let's bring this up. Let's read this, since we are playing this game with Alf and sometimes others. Let's see what's going on here. Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2 just confirmed the new Tech Marine class, the Power Axe, a new Chaos v Chaos mode, and much more. Praise the Omnissiah. Space Marine 2 is set to for a second year of DLC, and we have the first details on the huge 10.0 update. Breakout hit Space Marine 2 has sold 7 million copies, so it's no surprise to see year 2 support confirmed by publisher Focus Entertainment. Year 2 will bring new PvE missions. That's good. That's good, because we're doing the PvE missions right now, the co-op stuff, and we're enjoying. Even though I failed everybody last Wednesday, I failed everybody. Let's see. Space Marine 2 came out. Blah 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 blah. Let's get the information. There's Arbiter Ian. We like Arbiter Ian. We do know a little about this new. All right. So, and give me any real details in a community. You know what? Fuck IGN. Let's go here. Let's see what. Let's see right here. Let's go here instead. Let's go to the horse itself. Fuck you, IGN. Let's check this out. Let's look at this. All right. So here is 8.0 Siege update patches. So this is the one that we're getting now. This is the one that is coming out soon. PvE mode, the Siege. We're probably going to play that. New cosmetic rewards. Very cool. I love new cosmetic rewards. Skins and cosmetic deals of combat. We got the Blood Angels, and we got the White Scars. Now, White Scars, that was the second. The other ones from the Raven Shield that I was interested in. So I'll probably get that one down the road. I wouldn't mind getting the White Scars for working up. I got to finish getting all the Raven Shield stuff first before we get to that. So White Scars, RTAO and DLS for support. I guess that's graphics cards or something like that. Tweaks and changes. Class and weapon perks balancing. Absolute difficult rebalancing. Option to turn off bots in private lobbies. More cosmetic rewards, including the Ultramarine Sergeant left pauldron decal. Thunder Hammer for Bulwark. I haven't played the Bulwark class, so I don't know about that. But all right, this is good stuff. I'm interested in the Siege mode. Very interested. I do hope one day they decide to change their mind about it being a 3-man for co-op. Give us at least 4. Ooh, hang on. Hiccups. Hold on. There we go. Reset. Thank you for waiting. What comes after year 1? Let's zoom in a little bit here for you guys. Okay, what comes after year 1? As promised, we're excited to share more details with you, and even more will be revealed in the upcoming community updates this July and August. For now, here are a few things we can confirm. Oh, God damn it. Hiccup again. I know they said no more 3. I mean, I hope they change their mind. I do. I hope they're ready to change their mind. Did I say, what did I say? Shield or guard? I said shield. I meant guard. Thank you. I know. Well, I play on console. I can't mod. Oh, hang on. We got a $5 super chat from Disney. Just sent your next product review in Discord. Okay. I said, leave me alone. I'm a poor boomer. Okay, thank you, Disney for the $5. As soon as we finish this article, I guess we're going to get a rant for whatever he's going to. Listen, we got some weird shit last time from that. We learned a new word from the last one. I never need to know the word ring meat existed until then. Okay, so include yearly season passes on the way. This extended support to Space Marine 2 has been possible thanks to your unwavering support. So once again, thank you very much for being part of it. Expect new PvE missions, enemies, weapons, and more. It's too early to provide more info, but stay tuned. Also, to celebrate the first anniversary of the game, large-scale update is planned for September. The 10.0 major update, Update 9, will bring new content, but only will not bring new content, but only balancing changes. That's fair. That's fair. I can understand that. Unfortunately, that also means that new PvP mode we're planning to release alongside 9.0 update will be postponed until 10 update as well. Well, we can't show you how it looks. At least we can. The least we can do is to reveal what this new mode will be all about. This new mode will take place on a new map. Okay, it will oppose two sides, but it won't be loyals versus chaos like in regular PvP. Instead, it'll be chaos versus chaos, which is legitimate. Chaos versus chaos is legitimate because the chaos gods hate each other. They all hate each other. So it's fine to have chaos fight chaos. That's interesting, though. That'll let you play other chaos stuff. Last but not least, you will be able to take control of the Hellbrute. Yep. As this new game mode is centered around chaos, new chaos armors will also be added to the game. A new melee weapon will also be added as part of the big 10.0 update, the Power Axe. It will have its own moveset, execution animations, etc. We'll show you more on this weapon later on, but here's a first look. See, that's one of my annoying things because the build I'm playing now with my sniper, I really wish with the sniper they give me a better choice for a melee weapon. The combat dagger is so mundane. I want something iconic, not the combat dagger. So I want that. Finally, we announced a while ago that we are working on a new class for PvE and PvP. We are now advanced enough in its development to announce the new class will be Tech Marine. We'll reveal more about this new class in the next community updates, so stay tuned. All right, now here's the patch 8.0. Is that live yet? Patch Siege update was available via public test server on Steam. Thanks to your feedback, we've made a bunch of tweaks and improvements for the live game release of this patch, so thank you for your participation. Let's briefly review the content or read the full patch notes for more details. Siege mode is the new big feature coming in this update. For those who have played on the PTS and provided us with feedback, we heard you loud and clear. You expressed your disappointment regarding the timer, so we changed it in a bit now. Here's goes as follows. I need a drink. Hang on. Why would it be a pet class? I don't know what a Tech Marine is, so I would guess you'd have to explain that one to me. Biggest criticism regarding Siege mode for the community was that the wave timer limit. It exists only for technical reasons because killing lots of enemies causes memory fragmentation, which Simplify would cause a crash after a certain threshold. We've made some optimizations to Siege mode. So Siege mode on the Siege mode can last longer. Timer got reworked. Instead of having a limited timer per wave that can get a very short timer on higher waves, there's a timer for the entire session, and each time you beat a wave, the timer increases. We've also adjusted the difficulty curve of the infinite wave so enemies will get stronger after the 15th wave. These changes will make players die in fair combat rather than due to the timer. Also, with some optimizations coming down later, we think we can get rid of the timer entirely. Okay. So, Siege mode. Cool. I'm looking forward to it. This should be fun. That should be fun. Here's a look at the White Scars, their successors, the Blood Angels, and their successors. Twitch drops comes with patch 0.0. Twitch drops this time get the Mark 8 Errant helmet. All right, this is just more stuff. That's a cool looking bolt pistol. I like that. That looks cool. Rules goes follows. On July 14th, 11 p.m. CST, 30-minute watch time. Any stream playing. Oh, yeah. So I guess it's Twitch stuff. Fuck that, though. I guess here we got the Thunderhammer. Fan contest. Okay. That's it for this month. Okay. What day is this drop? I mean, we just started July now, so I'm assuming it's obviously not today because I didn't get a pop-up update on here. Maybe it'll be tomorrow. I'm gonna look it up. Let's look it up. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Let's go to the Googles. Space Marine 2 8.0. No, 8, not 9. 8.0 release date. It's out. It is out. Oh, you know what? I must have got the update and I didn't see it. Okay, so it came out last week. Cool. So we're gonna play that tomorrow night, probably. We'll probably play some Siege mode tomorrow night. I'm looking forward to that. That'll be funsies. I like that. I like that. All right, so So the Tech Marine or Tech Priests control servitors, autonomous combat units. Tech Marine is a builder repair unit. Space Marine is part of Mechanicus worships a machine god, and they control turrets. So okay, so they'll basically be turret droppers. Okay. All right, let me fire up the Discord. Fire up Discord. Hopefully it'll go on right away. Sometimes it wants to behave improperly and not give me something right away. So we'll go to, give me a second there. I should have turned it on immediately once I got the super chat, but I forgot. And still waiting. Discord can be finicky. A finicky thing. Anyway, so let's see. That's all I wanted. That was the only thing that sparked my personal interest out of the articles, because that's fun. That's fun gamer stuff. There we go. Okay, Discord updating. There's always that small delay. It says update want to vote, but then suddenly here comes all the updates for whatever reason. Why is it always updating? Why is Discord always updating? I use it to chat and for voice work. That's all I use it for. I don't need it for anything else. Anyway, okay. So Diz has sent me something else. Some other horror story. What? No, go away. Okay, here we go. Let's copy. Let's open up a window, a tab, as it were, on here. And let's move this over here. Oh, God damn it. Oh, man. Jeez, Diz. Okay, here we go. Diz the Jizz for $5 wants me to rant to this Amazon product. This startup is on Amazon. Images you should not masturbate to paperback. Illustrated February 1st, 2011. Who needs this? Seriously. What is this? Choking the chicken, spanking the monkey, airing the orchid. Is that talking about, flicking the bean? Is that a masturbative term for flicking the bean? Never heard airing the orchid. Challenge accepted. Yeah. It's not the closeout Pride Month. Thanks. Whatever you call it, none of the images in this book will encourage the gentle art of self-pleasure. This deceptively simple and strangely addictive book presents a laugh-out-loud collection of random pictures virtually guaranteed to dampen the urge of even the strongest libido. Well, there's an old man chopping ice, naked. 80 pages. Good Lord. From the New York Times best-selling author, Colleen Hoover. Oh, no, that's something else. Never mind. Frequently bought together. How to live with a huge penis. I know how to live with a huge penis, okay? I know how to live with a huge penis. That's not a problem I have. I know how to live with one. It's very easy. I don't need a book to tell me how to live with a large penis. How to talk to your cat about guns. What? Okay, so people buying a book about images you shouldn't jerk off to are buying books about how to live with their huge penis, which if you have one, it's not a big deal. It's very easy. You have it. Be proud of it. Same time, how to talk to your cat about gun safety and abstinence, drugs, Satanism? What the hell? This is nuts. This is insane. Customers reviewed this item also viewed disappointing affirmations, how to masturbate in your office without getting caught. Go in the bathroom and sit on the toilet. That's how you don't get caught. HR approved way to say things I can't say aloud at work. There. All right, listen. I enjoy a good wank session as much as any other man. I do not have a girlfriend. I do not have a someone else to help me relieve me of my needs. So I take a date with my hands every so often. But I don't need a book to tell me how to masturbate. I don't need a book to tell me how to deal with my dick. I don't need who requires this stuff? Let's go read some reviews. Let's see what we got here. All right. 1,000. Okay. Hilarious book. Bought this for a friend for Christmas. Not only did our friend group get a good laugh, but his wife even told me he took it to work. The pictures are the most random things. I got to be careful here. I don't want to click on these pictures. His 17-year-old son found it one day and was a little disturbed until it was explained that we bought it for his dad as a gag gift. Then he thought it was hilarious, especially because his parents showed him the picture of the wrestler who has the same name as my husband. All right, I can understand this as a gag gift. I can get that. Oh, Jesus. But look who's also buying this. Is this a gag gift? This is not a gag gift. It should. I don't know. This is weird. This is a weird world I don't want to be a part of. Challenge. There you go, Kel. Is this you? Challenge accepted. I bought this because I saw it on Facebook and figured, you know what, I could use the challenge, and I was not disappointed. There were actually quite a few that I could do what the title says, and I'll just leave it at there. Challenge accepted. Some people can jerk off to anything, I guess. I can't. I have to actually like what I'm looking at. Seriously funny. Someone caught this for $10 on a whim. It's funny shit. Okay, gag stuff. So I guess if it's gags, that's fine. Listen, I understand the gag gift shit, but I'm not into that. I don't understand this. I don't. Kel's taking this challenge seriously. He's taking it seriously. To each his or her own. The title is completely subjective, so don't let that stop you. You masturbate to whatever you want to masturbate to. This book did contain many images that I would not ever want to masturbate to, so I gave it 4 stars. I suppose I probably should not masturbate to any of these images if I wanted to consider myself a normie like Graham Johnson obviously is. Sitting in an ivory tower somewhere, only masturbating to the right kind of images. No, thank you. I'll masturbate to whatever I want, which is maybe only 3 or 4 images in this book. What? You can't tell me what to do. I'm 21 and I'll do what I want. I can't take this seriously as a reply. I can't. I feel like that's a troll reply to this. I mean, geez, man. Best white elephant gift ever. It is what it says. Funny. Bullshit gift. If you think about it, you'll begin to wonder what the hell does this mean. This looks like it's taking it seriously. If you think about the title, you'll begin to wonder what the hell does that mean. Everyone can easily think of images that might cause one to, think of the title, but what are the images that could sneak up on you? Like the best sex isn't planned. It's just spontaneous. This has nothing to do with spontaneous sex. This has to do with weirdo shit or a gag shit that somebody might be taking seriously. Like the images in this book, some certainly will require a bit of thinking. Some of you may not get it at all, but it is a very clever idea. Some of these succeed. If you are wondering, and I know you are, does this hold appeal to persons of all sexual persuasions? Could say a gay neophyte physics major at a Christian college in Egypt. These are words I don't know go together. Screw send it to Jeremy. Send it to Cloud. Anyway, this is weird. This is strange. And listen, as I said, if you're into something, I'm of the belief, whatever your kink is, keep it to yourself. unless you're saying I love big titties, because I love big titties, or a nice ass. I like a decent ass. Keep it to yourself. I don't want to know if this stuff gets you off. And honestly, I don't want this for a gag gift. I've gotten too much heat for giving gag. And that's the other reason I'm into gag gifts. I've gotten heat for giving gag gifts. So like, why did you give me this? Because it was funny. No, it's not. I thought it was funny. Well, then you keep it. That kind of shit. It's like, well, okay, I'm sorry. Give a real gift. Don't give a gag gift. I'm not for gag gifts, but this is weird. Thank you, Diz, for once more expanding my knowledge on things that I didn't know I didn't want to know about. All right. So let's see. Do we got anything else on Stream Elements? Nope. And if you guys don't have anything else you want to torture me with today, then I'm going to wrap this up. We're going to wrap this up. I'm going to make some shorts, and we'll get on with our day, and we'll get ready for gaming tonight. Is what we'll do. We'll get ready for some gaming tonight. Have a good time. And so there it is. All right. So as a reminder, tonight we are going to be playing some Lunar. Some more Lunar. I don't know. I don't want to even think about that anymore. I just don't. So we're playing some Lunar tonight, where we'll make some headway. We don't have to do any grinding. We're just going to plow through the story. We have to get started on the bromide hunt. I have to remember how. I have my old strategy guide in the closet in the front hall, so I could go look up where all the bromides are if I wanted to, but I don't remember. I know I have to talk to people. Some are in chests, or this is so. We'll have fun. Now, I'll be playing this game forever, so I'll get my bromide achievement eventually. But we'll play some Lunar tonight. Tomorrow we'll have more of this. We'll have Space Marine 2 tomorrow night. I'm sure it'll be a fun one. We play in siege mode. It'll be fun. I don't know who our third is. It might be Cash. It might not be. It's up to Alf, whoever's available. I leave the third party member in Alf's hands. Rest of the week, Thursday, Friday, we'll see what happens. We'll see what the week gives us. Hey, I may even make a real video today. I may make a real video. I'll go looking around at the story, see if there's anything that catches my interest. Let's be honest. There's not that the way I make videos and what I'm interested in, there isn't that much until July kicks into gear. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, because we'll have some good stuff to talk about this weekend. We're getting ready for July box office rumble. We'll start with dinosaurs this weekend. We'll get more of that as we go forward. Anyway, so without padding it anymore, let's just wrap the show up. Thank you all for being here again this day. I appreciate each and every one of you. We got a couple more subs on the channel, but we're still below where we were when we were close to 4,000. So I appreciate you guys doing your best to share it. Share the video, share the link, share the channel. Let people know we're doing good stuff here. Let's grow the audience. Let's get good things going. We are trying. Remember, guys, we're trying our best to make this channel be able to pay my bills. We're trying to get it to be able where it can pay the bills, and I can then move and get out of this godforsaken state that I live in and get to Florida, where I want to be, where greater things can happen from there. Sad to see you're not feeling well, Alger, man. You just push fluids and sleep. Push fluids and sleep, and take medication to deal with the symptoms. That's how you deal with the sickness stuff. Anyway, all right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I'll see you guys later tonight on some gaming. Until then, guys, take it easy, everybody.